Alrighty, we're recording. One thing I don't care for on this new Canon is the smaller screen and finding the buttons. Okay, radio off, car on, cat snot off my jeans, fan down a little bit. Let's get the sunshine glasses out. Just bright enough. Probably gonna bother me on the drive-in. Light off here. Alrighty, well, January 14th. You realize by the time most of you watch this video, January will be half over. Holy cow. Before you know it, it'll be Christmas again. Maybe we'll have a better one this year. Whew. Alrighty. We're running. We got, what, 5/8 of a tank of fuel. No temperature yet. Parking brake is on. Idling it. Over 900 RPM. Still a little cool. 54,679 miles on the car. What did it have on it when I bought it? 54, 50, I think it was 57 miles. Because they drove it up from another dealership down south. So, what have we been averaging for fuel economy? 35.6 on this tank. It always goes down this time of year with the ethanol fuel. Got 217 miles on this tank. 36.2 miles per gallon since I've had the car. It's over the last 54,599.9 miles. It's an average of 36.4 miles per hour. It's not bad. Not bad. There's a little bit more long haul freeway driving, I'd be up closer to 40. This little car does pretty good on the fuel. Lots of debris all over the roads. We had a hellacious storm blow through Tuesday night, or Tuesday morning. Tuesday night, Wednesday morning. I got home Tuesday night. There was a big branch down here off of the trees on the right there. I don't know if it hit the little truck here or what, but when I say big, it was probably only about a 3-4 inch diameter, but yeah, I got home Tuesday night, wind was howling, put the garbage out. Neighbor's can had blown open, so there was trash all over the neighborhood. So I tried cleaning some of that up, closed the lid, got my stuff out, and I thought, boy, hopefully it doesn't blow the cans over, which luckily it didn't. I got back inside, it was about 12:27. Had the stereo on in the front room. And that warning emergency notice klaxon started sounding on the radio, and it was loud. You know, because I had the big stereo going. They crank that up and push a lot of signal power through the airwaves to make sure people know that something's coming. My first thought was, they don't do tests this late at night. It came on and it said, basically, take shelter immediately, get into the center of your house, stay away from windows, do not go outdoors, severe thunderstorm warning, 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts. My mountain tilt truck is just standing out like a sore thumb over there. You guys can't see it on your screen behind us now. But yeah, the wind was howling and the rain came dumping down, and it came in waves. It, you know, blow real hard for a while, and then it would stop. It'd be nice and calm, and then it would pick up again. And About 300,000 people lost power in the Puget Sound region. I was one of them. Didn't go out for too long. There's a substation real close by. Don't know exactly where it is, but I think the most I've ever lost power has been a couple hours. I don't think I drove down here yet. Down on Sunnyside, down below the hill here, there were a couple of trees that took the lines out. I think there's still a few folks without power right now. It was a good one, kind of came out of nowhere. Never saw any lightning, never heard any thunder, just got wind and rain. And yesterday, woke up early from all the chainsaws in the neighborhood. I didn't go for a walk. Thought about it, but I just stayed home. There's no real big trees right around my house, so I don't know what people were trying to cut up, but it blew pretty good. I guess it carried on to the east side and other states too, that they got hit pretty good yesterday. And then yesterday was dry. Today's, I think, going to be dry. I think the rains come back later tonight or tomorrow. What really, I guess you could say, impressed me about that storm that was blowing through, it was all warm, moist air from Hawaii that was blowing up. There's a 2,000-mile, what do they call it, atmospheric river. It was blowing right into the west coast here, the northwest coast. But the wind is howling. It was about 1:30 in the morning. I was getting ready to go crawl into bed. And I look at the temperature and it was 54 degrees at 1:30 in the morning on January 12th. We don't hit 50-degree temperatures generally. It's 54 outside right now, but we don't hit 50 degrees this time of the year in the daytime. Usually we're down in the low to mid 40s. So it was definitely a weird storm. Lots of snow in the mountains. I got lots of rain. It's supposed to cool off next week. There's little bits of snow in the forecast too. Turbo power. Yeah, it was quite the storm. Got up yesterday morning, picked up a whole bunch of trash from right in front of my house. Lots of plastic wrappers and whatnot. Threw them in my trash can. Cleaned up a lot of the tree debris. The car is just covered with these pine trees. You know, they get those little, I don't want to call them pine cones, but they're little tiny, it's like what the needles grow out of, basically. And it's just coated with those right now. But we should have some more rain blowing through here in the next day or two. It should hopefully rinse a lot of it off. This weekend's supposed to be wet. Got a project I want to start, a little modeling project. Choo-choo train stuff. We'll do a video on that. Just to get something going, other than these drive to work videos. Alrighty, we got coming down the hill. Nobody, so we can roll on the power. People in front of us are moving. straighten up. 59, 6th gear, 55 mile an hour, we are speeding. Police officers watching, I'm sorry, I'm just keeping up with the flow of traffic. Brake lights on in front of me, backing off the throttle, car behind me is coming up, not slowing down yet. Yeah, he's backing off now. Little white Kia gonna go flying by on the right here. Gotta be in front, gotta be in front, gotta go faster. Gotta be ahead of everybody else. Bye-bye. Pretty day though. I'm briefly entertained taking today off. I was actually thinking about taking Monday off, Martin Luther King Jr. Day. It's a federal holiday that I don't observe the holiday on the holiday. We observe our holiday over the Christmas break. I got some vacation time, but I got to thinking, you know, it just had almost 2 weeks off. What do I need to burn another day? So maybe February, March, we'll take a 3-day weekend. From New Year's all the way till Memorial Day, we don't get any holidays. Like I said, we take those holidays, President's Day and Martin Luther King Day and all the others, we wrap those up in between Christmas and New Year. That's our holiday break. So that stretch of almost 6 months with no long weekends, that's about the one thing that kind of gets to me. It's nice to have a 3-day weekend every now and then. But I was going to take Monday off. I thought, no, that's a line move. Just show up. It's not that hard. I'm sitting on almost 5 days of vacation. Don't need to burn them. Especially if they're talking about towards the end of this month, temperature dropping and snows might be coming in. Well, I got the 4-wheel drives, I can get into work. I'm just more concerned about getting home from work. Slow down, let the truck merge in here. Little more information on the work situation. Looks like I'm going to be staying right where I'm at in the job that I'm currently doing until about November. So that was kind of a bit of good news. Once November hits, this rework will be hopefully done. And then from there, I have no idea. And we're not reworking the airplanes. I was talking to some managers the other day about this. I says, how much rework are we actually doing? He says, we're not calling it rework. We're just calling it checks. We're taking the airplanes back apart to check, to make sure that our quality is what it's supposed to be. There were some escapements, but he said, we haven't been doing a whole lot of repair work. Our quality has been very good. So that made me feel good. However, we are still going through and checking almost 100 airplanes. I don't know how many we've gotten done so far. There's been a few. Gotta cut the interiors right at the joint area and make sure the joints are still around. On the plus side, this is not an FAA-driven directive. This is Boeing acknowledging that they found some issues internally. I don't know what's driving it. I don't know how they found those issues. But so far, things are looking pretty good. Talking about allocating roughly, said 30 days. I don't know if that's 30 call M days, manufacturing days, so Monday through Friday, or if that's actually 30 calendar days. 3 more aircraft to start putting together. They started the final join on our last Dash 8 last night. Had some issues with the tooling, so I was actually a day behind. We'll get caught up pretty quick. We got good people. A lot of my managers are leaving here in the next couple months. I'll be working with 4 managers. I think I have, what do I have? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm trying to think who I'm missing. There's got to be a couple more in there for manufacturing. So about half of them will be going. Guy riding my back bumper. Just a little more distance here. Dump truck, he's moving over. He's just not paying attention to his roadways, but he's really needs to be paying attention to what he's doing there, driving something that big. Yeah, things are going to change here starting middle of next month, and then we'll settle into a new normal for a majority of this year. But maybe, just maybe, the economy and the politics and aviation in general will simmer down, and this whole virus will kind of get under control. Keep it on the road there, dude. And that might open up some opportunities for me towards the end of the year to stay in the safety game within the company. So we'll see. Maybe a blessing in disguise. And a comment from my buddy Ken. Some of you longtime viewers will remember him from such projects as the KITT Night Rider car. What else we did on that channel. Early on there was a red late 70s Corvette that he had. But he said he's got himself a new project. He didn't tell me what. So I told him, put a video up. Was talking about doing a Pontiac Fiero, but doing an electric conversion on it. And then he's also wanted to do 77, 78 Trans Am, and he wanted the gold. He had a gold special edition, I guess, years ago. He wanted to recreate that. See what he says. He lives all the way down in Tacoma now. That's a long drive to go down and help with a project. That's almost a day. Drive down, work on stuff, and come back. I got too many projects of my own I need to finish. See if we can get cut off again today. Actually used that little incident when I was pulling into the parking lot last week and that guy cut out right in front of us. There were, what, 7 cars behind me, so we all had to react to him. Use that as my safety topic that day at work. Rules of the road do apply in the parking lot here at the company as well. Because technically he had to stop pulling out of that parking lot. Gray car is going to stop. Got a big old Toyota SUV right on my back bumper. Watch the traffic here. Cutting across the parking lot like I'm not supposed to, but I think we will just put this car right here. Well, there you go. That's all the latest gossip that I can remember. If anything exciting happens, we'll bring you back, or we'll do a secondary video, or we'll do something else later in the week. Still hoping for snow this year. I'd like to see a foot or two, but we don't get that kind of stuff here. At least not anymore. Neat clouds out there though. So, anywho, thanks for watching. Thanks for following along. Thanks for continuing on with me in the new year. We'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye.